The British civil service is in a bit of a crisis following the latest investigation into the woke takeover of our establishment. The latest update is getting worse. Hello everybody, welcome to Tousi TV. We're going to be talking about what's been happening over the last few days. The Telegraph have been doing some very good investigative work, and they've been releasing a number of stories in regards to the woke takeover of the Whitehall machine and the reaction to it. We've already reported on some of it a couple of days ago. Today on this channel we're also going to be talking about a number of other issues, including what happened in Parliament in Canada when Zelensky visited, and there was a special guest who was a bit of a National Socialist. We're going to talk about that later on, as well as a number of other stories that's happened throughout the day. Anyway, first, let's talk about what's going on here, because some of the civil servants that we have are kicking off. They are finally rising up against this woke ideology in the name of diversity and quotas and the gender lobby and everything else. So one of these, the groups that are fighting back, essentially some people who are part of it. So they've got a number of groups inside the civil service to help with employment and different programs. Now one of them, which is the Sex Equality and Equity Network, or as they say, SEEN, they basically have a number of people kicking off because they say we are not just treated badly by the liberal wokey people, they are calling us names, they are calling us Nazi and whatever and this and that, and we can't really work, and the whole system is falling apart. The Telegraph said a survey of 305 SEEN members from 64 departments found that 41% of female respondents and 30% of male respondents said that they had witnessed or experienced bullying, harassment or discrimination for holding gender-critical views or for not believing in gender identity. So the political side that claims to be very progressive and tolerant and welcoming and open-minded, they're not really that open-minded, because if you oppose some of their opinions and views, then they're gonna destroy your life. And this is what's been happening in civil service. Now there's finally a bit of a British uprising. They're now coming up to, as we have reported a couple of days ago, go to the senior civil servants and the cabinet secretary, Simon Case, to tell them to intervene and basically drain the swamp. But again, at this point, it's also a very hard thing to do, because a lot of the senior civil servants themselves are also woke. So this is the latest on that issue. Now, views that resemble National Socialism. On the 17th of March 2023 this year, civil servants from several diversity networks in the Ministry of Justice, including from SEEN, met online to discuss diversity and inclusion. One official who was on the call told the Telegraph that members of SEEN were accused of holding views that resemble Nazism. As the call took place, written messages were posted online by participants after a SEEN member defended themselves against the National Socialist accusations. The civil servant wrote, "As a gay black man, I feel that I have some small authority on the equivalence." He continued by saying, it's strange that there is no equivalence, yet this exact same arguments are used. How dare you call me a racist? I'm the truly oppressed here. So it's and the establishment are basically all over the place. So you've got some people who are basically harassing all the others because they're not left wing, and then some people are becoming victims, and some people are just getting involved, saying I'm a victim too for no reason. And the media are basically, the broadcast media are ignoring all these stories. The Telegraph done a great job. We are going to be talking about this, obviously. I think there are more stories coming out later today as well. There's going to be some updates on that. I'm just waiting for the confirmation. But we'll keep you guys posted, as usual, right here on this channel. And if you're new to the channel, we come to you guys every half an hour throughout the day. Make sure to subscribe. I'm Tousi, and we are the media.